Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do begin, let us give a brief little review. In the last part, a number of things have happened. We had Deku and Charlie. These two, they've gone to Japan. Deku went here for a high-stakes fight. He won. He went up against Rappa and beat the man fairly. And Deku, he got taken to a doctor to recover. The man used his quirk and told him it will be a few days before he's back at 100%. And Deku, he received a bit of a bonus from his boss, who told him quite frankly, keep it up like that, and he'll make a lot of money. The man made Deku aware though. He wants him to stay in Japan, be on call maybe, make sure he doesn't leave the country, and he'll schedule his next fight. And Deku, yeah. He was even told about a few recommendations by this man. Things he can take Charlie to, or even places he can go to. Since he is back home, and getting a taste of, well, this place again, it might definitely help. This place has some pretty nice things to do, places to explore, and even some fine cuisine. So, Deku and Charlie will be in Japan. Now, Deku and her, they started to do quite a number of things. They stayed close to the hotel, and Deku, whenever his body did start to get more and more, well, back towards 100%, they started to do a lot more. They went out. They found that ramen shop Deku talked about. They even went to it for lunch. They went on a small date, and Charlie, she actually dressed a little bit differently. Now, things were definitely intriguing. Things were definitely better. And right now we do actually have Charlie, who she is texting one of her friends. Hmm? What's up, Charlie? Hey, Mary. Can I talk to you? Sure. It's been a minute. How you doing? Your trip going fine? Yeah, it's gone fine. But I want to talk to you about some advice. Okay, what about? Me and Izuku, we're staying at a hotel right now. Or, well, a resort? A resort. Yeah, nice, fancy little place. It's got a hot springs and, well, it's kind of like a fancy hotel, but it's really cool. I don't know. Defining or telling you about this place is weird. That just saying, you know, just I don't know what those places are called. It's like an inn, right? Sort of, but it's just it's very traditional. Oh, right. No, I know what you're talking about. Right. And I had a situation. Did you and him? No. Okay. Um, call me now. Charlie, she's gonna at least press call. And right now, Mary just gonna pick up the phone. Do you have any idea how early it is for this? No. It's early. Now, what do you want? Um, me and Izuku are staying at a hot springs hotel. Right? So what's wrong? Um, I, uh, I, please elaborate. We've been spending a lot of time here, and I think me and him are ready. For, oh. So do you need advice? Details? Tips? I, uh, sort of. I just, I want to be prepared in case things get a little out of hand. Protection is nice. Uh, We, hey, I'm just saying, in case anything happens. Uh-huh. So what have you guys been up to? Not much, not much. We, enjoyed the hot springs separately, and then we had lunch here and we've just been relaxing. I actually got a massage and I gotta say, it was actually really, really good. I don't know, it's just, uh, I, I don't really know how to, tell Izuku, but, tell him what? You know, that, when we made that mistake, it was my, Charlie. No. You're saying that he actually, wow. I don't know. I didn't expect that from you. What were you expecting then? Hey, don't get offensive. I'm just surprised is all. I thought you and Ron were more serious. We weren't. Okay, so is everything fine right now? Yeah, it is, but we almost got thrown out. For what? Um, there was an asshole who tried hitting on me, and Izuku almost broke his face. What did he do? He just wouldn't back off. I see. So, I'm guessing he was drinking, right? Yeah, we're back at the room now. He's there? Wait, so he's listening? No? No, he's in the bathroom. And you're calling me while he's there? Yeah. I just, I sort of freaked out a little and, well, I don't know what to do. Okay, um, open up to him a bit then. Talk to him and just go at your own pace. You sure? Yeah, yeah, Charlie. Trust me. The fact that you two are together already, it does show that you guys care for each other, right? We do. Then you'll be okay. I mean, Izuku, he's sort of my type, but he definitely just seems sort of um what's the right way to put it? Pushy? No, not that one. Um, good-natured, I guess. I don't know. He knocks people's teeth out and he tries to be the good guy, but he's definitely not the good guy at all, Charlie. Hey, he is a good person. That's not what I meant. And you know it. Okay, I get it. No. Charlie, she doesn't understand. The advice she's been given has been a little useful. And Deku, he actually's come walking back into the room with a robe on. Him actually gonna walk over and sit down at the table. Him talking about going to sit down. Going to put his legs under the table and talk about it. Going to lay back. You know, the bath was actually really good fun. The massage was relaxing. And, well, the food here, it's so good. But, well, the alcohol, he's heard good things about it. Deku's just not going to fall silent. Before he does sit up, asking Charlie if she thinks it, would be good to have a drink together. Oh, um, uh, yeah, maybe? Just, let's not go too crazy. Right. I'll be right back. They're gonna stand, turning and walking away. Him leaving the room. As Charlie is gonna bring the phone back up. Hurley's gonna talk about it with Mary. Mary tries to tell her what to do, how to handle this. And eventually, when her detectives come back, Charlie she doesn't want to sit there. They're gonna sit down the glasses, and then is gonna pour in some fresh alcohol. Now, the two do start to have a drink, and Charlie is even going to talk about it. This definitely is the strangest thing that's ever happened to them both, right? Yeah. I mean, taking a tour of Japan, us being together, me being a fighter. It's definitely not how I pictured my life, especially now that we're dating. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna take a swig, talking about it. This is definitely not how she expected to ever come to Japan. She knew that she wanted to try and visit one day, but them sort of being here because of a boxing match is not how she thought it would go. And how did you think it would go? I don't know, just a lot less intensity, I guess. But Izuku, I do appreciate you bring me along, though. No worries. I I would have felt bad just leaving you alone to deal with Ron. You know. Right. I do appreciate it. Charlie, you're fine. No, Izuku, I know we don't really talk much about it. About, you know? Right. Right. I got it. Sorry, Charlie. You, you can call me Rose. I thought you hated that nickname. It's my middle name, Izuku. I know. But, wasn't it your mom's name? Yeah. Yeah, it was. I don't like talking about her or hearing other people call me that. But you used to call me it a lot. I don't know. Hearing it from other people, I don't like it. Hearing it from you, I don't know. You, you told me I was nothing like her. You helped me understand that. And I'm still trying to come to terms with all that stuff I've heard about her. I get it, Charlie. I know. But I do actually like whenever you call me it. Really? Yeah. I just I feel calmer about it, I guess. But you used to tease me with it a lot, and I got better with it. I almost knocked Mary's lights out when she called me Rose. And she thought that was a good idea. Yeah, I don't know why. Bad idea. Very. So, I'm just, you're not like her. I know. I just, I think about it. I mean, what if I ever, you won't, Charlie. You don't know that. Charlie, you're not like your mom. You won't fall into that shit. Jesus. I will make sure you don't. Always have my back. Of course. Not just as friends, Charlie, but as your boyfriend. I'll catch you when you fall. Cheesy bastard. How do I know that I'm not susceptible to addictions? How do I know because you don't smoke? Hmm? What do you mean? Charlie, I'm still trying to kick the nicotine habit, but I got better with it. I still got some gum in my backpack, but that's beside the point. It sort of helps, but fighting helps me too. I might be addicted to that, and it pays me pretty damn well. You're just addicted to being distracted. I know. I don't like to talk about the accident because of what happened. You don't like talking about your mom. We can both agree on that. We can, but we can also both agree on something else. What is that? We're there for each other. You ever see me mess up? You knock me back on the right path. I see you stray away from the right path. I'll make sure to be the boot in your ass. Sure, more like a thorn in my ass. Yeah. You, you still got that tattoo? Of course I do. But, I don't like showing it off. You ever plan to add to it? Maybe. I thought about, maybe a spiderwebs on the other side, but that, might not look too good. But, what about on your arm instead of your leg? Not too sure. I like, being able to cover the tattoo. So, they don't know about it then? No. Mary called me it because she didn't realize it was my mom's name. She was trying to make fun of the tattoo, and when she realized I got defensive about it, she realized it must have meant something. I just don't know how to tell them. They worry about me, and I don't want them to. Charlie, you rely on me. I know, but I don't want to bother them with my problems. Do you think that you bother me? No, but Izuku, you, you're still. Oh my god. We're gonna bring her hand down. Grabbing onto her glass and gonna somewhat knock it back. Gonna bring her hand out and grab onto the pitcher. Her gonna pour herself another drink, and she's gonna knock that one back too. And Deku, he is actually gonna bring his hand out, bring his hand on top of it, telling her, slow down. She remembers what happened last time they, drank a lot? I do. But, Izuku, talk, okay? Fine. I still blame myself sometimes. Is that what you want to hear me say? I've spent the last 5 years dealing with it, thinking about it. I got into a fight and hit some snobby asshole. Then I have to go over to his house and apologize. Then we get into a villain attack. How am I supposed to feel about it? I feel like I killed my parents because I just defended myself. I didn't let some guy walk all over me. And then what? Fate is a cruel bitch. Is that what you want me to say? It's not that. We're gonna walk over. We're gonna sit down and actually someone gonna lean against Deku, talking about it. As Deku, he actually is gonna bring his hand up and onto Charlie. They can both relate. Her dad's really the only one both of them can consider to be family. He helped Deku, and he helped raise him. And Charlie does at least rely on that man for a lot. All he's done for her, everything he's taught her. And the fact that she wouldn't be the girl she is right now without him. Deku, he may not be the man he is right now without him. The two can say for sure that man had a profound effect on both of them. And Charlie is happy that Deku, he has been getting better. He may not blame himself anymore, but he does still blame that villain. And right now, the two dudes aren't going to sit there. Them going to enjoy their drinks, as Deku, he actually is still going to lean his head on Charlie. And the two, they do sit there. They go back on old memories. They talk about things. And eventually, the two do go to lay down for bed. And they actually do somewhat enjoy themselves privately. It definitely was an interesting night. They were in control. They knew what they were doing. They took things slow. And the next morning, when they got aboard the plane, they actually looked at each other with a bit of a smile. They knew how their relationship was going. They trust one another. They enjoy the time they spend together. But there's only one problem. After almost a month in Japan, heading back home, it's definitely something. The second fight won't be in Japan. Sadly, the fighter backed down because Deku, he might be a newbie, but he took down Rappa. And that man, this person lost to. And they're not going to try and lose to that person again. But trying to beat a motherfucker who kicked his ass? Yeah, that means that that guy might be in a different league. So they're just going to avoid getting their ass whooped because the doctor is a little bit expensive, especially for the freelance agents. Now, with that being said, Deku, him and Charlie got back to Japan. They got his car at the airport, and they went back home. And Deku, he actually went to his apartment. Him going to grab a few things, and then going to at least get back to work. There's a lot in his mind. And Charlie currently, she was working on her car. Her dad noticed her mood. And Charlie, she definitely had a lot to catch back up on. Things in Japan were definitely interesting. And she even had an idea. Right now, her working as a part of her hair does it fall forwards. Her bringing her hand out and grabbing onto it. Harley's gonna look at the strand. Uh, hmm. Yeah, maybe she should get a haircut. Hmm. Uh, her hair's not that long, but can she put it in a ponytail? Her bring her hands out. Gonna bring her hands up onto it and actually gonna pull it back. Before she actually is gonna pull her hair into a ponytail. It's definitely snug, so her just gonna pull away her hand and think, yeah, that requires a little too much effort. Hmm. Well, can she use hair gel to keep her hair out of her face? No, it's too long, and maybe something just to like get to keep its shape. Hmm. She'll definitely have to try and talk to Cassie. No, no, this might be Carly's department because hair and okay, so there's definitely that. Hmm. Summer is going to be coming up, and things are going to be getting hotter. Right, right. Hmm. The weight bench Izuku took to his place, so I'll have to buy my own weights. Hmm. Her looking around. Something heavy that she can use. I mean, there might be a rock outside that she can curl, but it might not be heavy enough. Uh, Definitely a weight bench or barbells, dumbbells. Hmm. Yeah, maybe she'll just get something to start with and see how that does go. But Izuku, working out with him again. The two can definitely get their sweat on, so there's that. Right now, Charlie gonna don't think. She just not gonna picture it. Herself a bit more toned up again, back more in fighting condition. Maybe helping Deku out in the fights can be a good way to. Hmm. No, no, not in the ring, but in the public era or the public sector. He works as not a bounty hunter, but he definitely is a hired hand. So there's that. Okay, so she hasn't done that in forever. Right. Uh, Maybe talk to him about it and use some of that money she does have from her job to get a bit of a punching bag. I mean, there's that, or she can quit and help Izuku. Hmm. She'll have more time with Izuku, but her job definitely does pay hourly, and Deku's jobs pay per person he helps. I mean, he helps sometimes two, three people a day, so if he charges them like 300, 400 an hour just for helping him out or per job, then he can make 1,200 a month or a day. So, but he doesn't have a lot of clientele. Some people who come to him, they come from for repeat advice or even help trying to train, but he's not a personal trainer. So, hmm, that right now on Charlie's mind. Her still's not going to work away. either quit her job helping at her dad's shop or start a job with Izuku. Be a bit more on his side. I mean, whenever he goes out to fight and he gets injured, she can manage that part. But doing it quirkless would definitely pose a bit of a problem. Doing it with a gun would just make her a thug. So actual proper training. She'll have to talk to Izuku about that. That ran in her mind. As Charlie, she was going to walk over. Her and someone sit down in the car and going to push in the clutch. Before, she was going to try and turn the key. As the engine does going to come on. Her a bit more excited. Before she was going to at least press on the accelerator to try and get to rev up, the car is going to turn off. It might not be much, but progress. Progress makes perfect. Well, at least in this case, for the car. Now, Charlie needs to practice. She needs to get back into training. She knows that she didn't lose her footing when it comes to throwing a punch, but definitely toning back up or getting a bit more muscular, that's going to be a goal. Right. She fell off all that shit whenever she went to trade school. Now, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.